gotta respect it, right? But what I wanted to say is let's get into this. What's his name again? Sam Quinn. Sam Quinn, CBS Sports has some trade scenarios. I think. Let's see if we agree or disagree with them. I was watching. It was like a good 2 hour, but I time stamped like an hour something. I time stamped everything, so I'm just gonna get straight to the trade scenarios and things of that nature. So hold on, let me switch screens for the people. But let me make sure the volume up. This is the first one. A trade that he feels like Detroit should make to make them better. These are trades that San Quinn thinks would make the teams better overall if they make these trades. There's a few trades. I ain't do all of them because he did a lot of them motherfuckers.
To see.
Yeah, the one thing this team really needs is more shooting. They're great in the paint, but the shooting rate. So why not look to the Brooklyn Nets who have Michael Porter Jr.? You know, they're trying to tank. They traded a lot to get their pick back. You can get off Michael Porter Jr. You've got no more obstacles to losing games. He's been a little bit too good for them. So could you do something with maybe Jaden Ivey, Tobias Harris, a first-round pick, throw in a second-round pick as well? I think the Nets are going to be picky here. The reporting lately seems to indicate.
What y'all think about this trade right now? I don't want this trade to happen. Me personally.
I don't want this trade to happen either. I don't want this trade to happen. Wow, yo, my eyes got so big when I saw that.
I'm looking at this trade right now, dog. Tobias Harris, Jaden Ivey, and a first round pick and a second. It could happen.
Yo, my eyes got so big, I don't want, bro, I can't have this. I can't have this pick, bro. I can't have this. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it, bro.
Yo, but does it make the team better? Hell yeah, nigga. That shit make me scared.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't care. I don't care.
What you think, G?
Nah, that's crazy.
I don't want it. I do not want it. I don't want it. That's like a perfect fit for them right now. I don't know. I don't know how it will affect their chemistry, because that chemistry does matter. You know what I'm saying? But if you took it just in a perfect world, and that's scary right there.
That's a great fit. I look at that fit just a good Harden fit, but because the only thing they'll be losing is a little bit of defense, in a sense, because you put him in the lineup, but they got so many defenders everywhere else, and they
open up the court a little bit more for Dorian and K. I don't like it. I don't like it.
And then they
lost old boy. What's his name? That lost the gambling contract, so they lost all their shooting a little bit with him.
The Beasley guy.
Michael Beasley. So he's a better shooter than Mike Beasley, at least.
What's his name? That's not
at least.
His name is
Malik.
Malik Beasley.
Malik, yeah. Malik, my bad. Yeah, Malik, gambling guy. Or they try to charge him for gambling. Yeah. To me, I mean, overall, I would say he's a better shooter. Maybe not off the dribble than Malik Beasley, but I'm doing
Pistons, I'm making that trade happen. I'm doing whatever got to be.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday. For the Pistons, even if it don't work out, it's still not a bad trade.
It's not a bad trade. Yeah.
I mean, you're giving up Jaden Ivey, but he's coming off your bench, and Tobias Harris, this is Tobias Harris. He's not. Yeah. Even if it's a free trial, you good either way.
Yeah. Great. Let's get into this next one. This is the Knicks trade that he gave.
Yes.
Knicks trade.
I
don't know if y'all watch.
Let me see who it's for. Let me see who's for.
Got you. Let me unmute this motherfucker.
Yeah,
I told y'all,
minimum guy, get somebody in that $8-9 million range. So the player that I found was Najee Marshall with the Dallas Mavericks. We need the Nets to play cap facilitator here.
Bye.
What y'all think about this trade?
Bye.
I love this trade.
Bye.
I love this trade. I think this will help us tremendously.
I agree.
Bye.
When I seen this, I'm like, yo, G's gonna like this trade. G's definitely gonna like this.
Bye.
I didn't think Shaq was gonna like it, but I thought Shaq was gonna like it because
why not?
Because you don't like. I think you was gonna like it because Yabusele's going. You feel me? But I didn't think you liked it because Daddy Eight was involved in the trade.
I don't want to move away from Landry Shamet, but you get Najee Marshall. Like, he's a great defender. He can score. And like I always said, the Knicks need more wing depth. Like, because
we need some dogs. He's a dog. I'm getting to a point. I'm tired. Like OG being our only. I mean, Brunson's a dog offensively, but I'm tired of OG being like our only dog. I guess Mitch Robinson too, but he's not starting. I'm getting tired of us not having. We got too many soft players. I can see why y'all like the Josh Hart thing, but as we saw, he didn't do anything. Give me Najee Marshall so we can have some dogs off the bench, some size. Like, I can see why y'all like him, but he didn't do. I mean, oh man, like these guys are. It's getting me mad, bro. Oh man.
So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll do that in a heartbeat though. But I do like Landry. I do like Landry a lot though. But to me, him and Deuce are almost like negligible. They're kind of the same player, really.
Yeah, Deuce stepping his shot up. I just love the way Landry moves on the floor. Like,
yeah, I do too. I do like how he moves on the floor. I feel like he can create better a little bit off the dribble too, honestly. But yeah.
But I mean, it's, like I said, it's for Najee Marshall. I'll definitely do it because Najee Marshall does everything that Sherman kind of does. Except like he does everything he does, and he's a bigger wing that we need. He's a dog, like, and I just feel like it'll work, and it'll open the doors to trade Towns and Mikal for Giannis.
Definitely could open some doors for that.
You said who for Giannis? You said who?
Mikal and
Towns. Oh, what I said 2 weeks ago.
But
I said 2 or 3 weeks ago.
That is a great point, though, G. It will open the door for that trade because you're replacing Mikal Bridges.
Yo,
I said that 3 weeks ago, bro. I said that 3 weeks. I told y'all. Okay. To me, as long as you keep OG, send the other two bye-bye.
Yo, we can have. If we can have Brunson, Najee Marshall, OG, Giannis, and I don't know, Big Bride, yeah, and the 5, that's championship. I'm talking all the shit that I can. But for this trade to happen, it opens other doors. It really does.
Yeah, because it puts us under the second apron, does it? It kind of does. I don't know how much is Najee Marshall making.
He's making 9 something.
Ooh, that might not.
And that's why that's why they had to add Shamit because Yabusele makes 6.
Yeah.
You need the Nets to get involved. You need a third team to get involved. You need Nets. He said you need the Nets to get involved. But you probably get involved in another team, but you need another team to get involved in it. If we could get
I know there was another team that said they will take bad contracts too. I think it was the Wizards. So if we have to send somebody over there to be tortured a little bit with Trae Young, like, but I don't know, man. I love this trade, even if it wasn't to get Giannis. This is the perfect trade. This is something that I desperately want the Knicks to get because I did want like Jose Alvarado, but he's a small guard. We got enough small guards. I need some wing depth, man. I need somebody I know that could come in, like if OG's hurt or whatever, like we got somebody that could guard the Jaylen Browns and the Jason Tatums and the LeBrons and KDs and stuff, like, and not being like you got Mikal and stuff like I'm not like Shaq, like I think Mikal could defend, but when he play against them bigger wings, they shoot right over him or they overpower him in the post, and like he's a great like off defender, but getting Najee Marshall will help a lot.
Yo, we gotta watch the game together. We gotta watch the game together because you gotta watch Mikal Bridges on these screens, bro. It looked like he gets shot every time.
That's why I'm saying he's a great off-ball defender. Like he goes in the passing lanes, he gets them steals and stuff like that. Like Mikal, he has a moment. I think Mikal is just fatiguing. I don't think he needs to be going for that damn playing every game streak. Like I think he needs to just end it. Like fuck it. I think.
So I have a question. His defense and offense right now. You think it's worth $40 million a year?
How he was playing when he was playing in the beginning of the season? Yes. Right now, no, I don't.
So okay. So who's the better player to you, Mikal or OG?
Mikal or OG? they both been playing kind of trash these past.
Who's the best? Like if you had to pay someone $40 million, who would you pay?
Oh, y'all paying OG? He's the bigger wing. Yeah, of course.
I mean, I'm paying him. I don't feel like OG has too many bad defensive games. That's how I just feel. I feel like he don't have too many bad. To me, Mikal, he gets the little stocks, whatever the stock blocks, but like when you watch, like that's why our defense is so bad. Like people be looking like at Cat and Brunson. Our defense is so bad because those guys aren't doing what they need to do. Like him and Hart, even though Hart played good defense yesterday, which I was like surprisingly watching him play good defense because he really plays good defense. He plays highlight defense. They get killed. All of them get killed, and it's just like I don't know, man. You gotta watch the games, but I will call it out every time because I'll literally watch. I'm just like, yo, bro, are you sure you're a good 3-and-D player? Because when I watch other guys, I'd be like, yo, that was a great contest. He'd be, even when he goes up to make a shot, he's just soft. He's soft. Like, I don't know too many great defenders that are soft.
I get you. And he's looking kind of soft and defensively right now, and I agree with you on that. And if I have to get rid of OG or Mikal, I'm getting rid of Mikal. No questions.
I'm not even blinking twice.
No
bye.
At all.
Yeah.
At all, brother.
At all.
Let's get into this next trade. What Sam Quinn got for the Celtics.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, my fault, y'all. Hold on.
Out Yusuf Nurkic and Svi Mikhailuk coming in, the Jazz would get some picks from Boston, but the idea here would be you duck the luxury tax with this trade. You get Yusuf Nurkic, you could use as a backup center. You get Mikhailuk, who could give you some backup shooting. But the idea here is you get below the tax this year, you get below the tax next year, and you reset your repeater clock. Now you can spend with impunity for the rest of the Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown era. I think that's going to...
What y'all think about that right there?
What you talking about, cap space and apron wise, I get it. It's as a Knicks fan, it don't matter to me. It don't scare me. For a Celtics fan, for the trade, it's a whatever. I like Anthony Simons on the Jazz though, because I am liking the Jazz and what they doing over there, and I think he'll be another young piece. But if I'm the Jazz, I don't think I even really want Anthony Simons either. So like this trade for me is just a whatever. But Yusuf Nurkic, I think Yusuf Nurkic.
It makes sense for the what he said, the Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum era. It's gonna be if me as a Knicks fan, future wise, I'm worried. As a Knicks fan, I'm worried. 100% I'm worried. Why? It's because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown got good at least 10 years left in them. And for you to have money to put pieces around them, that's scary. That is a scary situation right there in my eyes.
And they do lose shooting, but because Sam Hauser, he be making them daggers against the Knicks that be getting on my damn nerves. But for this trade, yeah, like contracts wise, like cap wise and all that, like I understand the trade. And for the Jazz, for the Jazz, it's perfect because they're getting draft picks. They already got a great young team that's coming up, and they just gonna get better with Anthony Simons, which they don't need, but he will be another great asset to the piece where they could still trade too as well later or whatever they want to do, and they get a shooter. So I think for me, I like it for the Jazz. For the Celtics, I understand it.
Got any input, Shaq?
Me, I don't like it. To me, because I think you just play to win, and I feel like they're getting worse. They're getting worse because you go. To me, Simon is gonna always be. You're gonna be able to offload Simon because he's a valuable piece. Whether you use him as 6-man or whatever, you can always offload him. I think they're winning right now. They're showing they're competitive. Jaylen Brown. Maybe you end up trading Jaylen Brown and Tatum later. I don't know. I just think you keep on winning. You just see what happens in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're competitive right now. People get hurt. The East is more open than I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna be a runaway with the Nets, but there's more open. So and they've already beat the Knicks, and you just see what it is in playoffs. I feel like they get worse by that trade, so I'll just keep it how it is and just compete, and then see what we got next year.
I ain't gonna lie, Yusuf Nurkic is no slouch either.
Yeah, but I don't think he fits their scheme.
I could get.
So to me, he's gonna probably get like 10 minutes a game. While Simon, he really truly fits their scheme, and he helps Jaylen Brown a little bit because he opens up the paint. You know, he's also create his own shot. Like I rather just get where we going and just you could have a Miami Heat Jimmy Butler run, because I mean you already got a guy that got a Finals MVP Eastern, and just compete and play good and then see what you got next year. To me, I don't feel like you need to throw in the bag in this season. I feel like they get worse, so I wouldn't do it.
I got you on that. Let's get into this next trade. I think it's the Raptors trade. It definitely is a Raptors trade, and this Raptors trade is for, I think, Ja Morant, if I remember correctly.
Is it all? But if you could do this at a relatively low price, maybe the talent play is just worth it. So I have this deal involving Emmanuel Quickley, Ochai Agbaji, and Grady Dick. You give the Grizzlies, a very good player development team, a chance to take a look at these two younger guys, see if there may be players they.
What y'all think about this trade? I like it for the Grizzlies. My personal view, I love it for the Grizzlies.
For the Grizzlies, yeah. I don't like it for the Raptors.
Also.
You like it for the Raptors?
Yes, I love it for both teams.
I think Raptors getting Ja Morant will. I think Scotty Barnes' games will like deplete a little bit, and you still got RJ Barrett too, and they need spacing. Those two type of players.
That spacing is going. My bad. That spacing is gonna be horrific, man.
Yo, bro, we know Ja, we know RJ. I ain't gonna lie, he got better shooting the 3-point, but we know his best game is when he could get in the paint and do him. He's a great finisher, and I just think getting Ja Morant, it's all right. Now we can just close the paint. At least with Quickly, you can't leave him open, and Ja Morant is just gonna close the paint. He kind of ball dominant. And I just don't like it for Scotty Barnes and RJ Barrett. If RJ Barrett was in the trade, maybe, or something like that, but you got Scotty Barnes and RJ, and then you bring in a point guard that can't shoot for nothing.
Nothing.
I like it. It opens the floor for Ingram because it helps him not be the reliant scorer when it comes to crunch time and moments where they need it. And me personally, you brought up a great point with RJ Barrett. That leaves open for RJ Barrett trade to bring some pieces around that will help that team. I feel like Ingram and Ja Morant will be a good duo with Barnes. I feel like that would be a great trio.
I think Ja Morant for a lot of things would be good. Ja Morant needs shooters around him.
Yeah. I feel like that's part of the problem, that they're not good. They're not good, but they're not elite shooters. They're not elite. I'm looking at Barnes just shooting 33% from the field. He's always been pretty terrible. And Ingram's 35. He's about average. 36 from the 3-point is average, and then even Quickly shooting pretty low. That's why I think they want to trade him, because he's not shooting as good as he need to. And RJ Barrett shooting 35%. That's just average.
But Morant will impact the game way more with that team than Quickly would.
Yeah, but in a different way. I feel like it's easier to guard them. It's easier to guard that team to me. Especially in today's NBA, I feel like it's easier to guard them. I think you're gonna back off. You're gonna go underneath all the screens. You're gonna back up and let them shoot all game.
Yeah, and then when it comes to Ingram, he loves playing in the post. So you could double team him and leave Ja.
Yeah.
And let him shoot 10 threes a game. Like, I'll let Ja shoot 10 threes a game.
I don't like Ja in Toronto. I don't like none of that, actually.
Ja's getting to the paint regardless. We know that.
No, he's not.
Paint regardless. Come on.
No, he's not.
Especially with a team like that, a better team. He's being around a better team. Gonna be great.
And then you got a center that really don't stretch the floor either. So
yeah, Porto. Yeah, that team, I don't like it.
It's because if go ahead, Chet.
No, I want to say, how much better do you think John Morant right now, today, not prime John Morant? How much better is John Morant better than RJ Barrett today?
He's better.
The way RJ Barrett been playing, he's not.
Yeah,
He's not.
how much?
I think RJ is better than him right now.
Nah, he's
Yeah, no. Like, he's a better shooter. Like,
John Morant is just not giving a fuck about anything in Memphis right now. That's how I feel. I just feel like he's not caring about anything in Memphis. So in a sense, it's like, yo, like it's just a whole. I'm not being me right now. I'm not playing my best game. But out of Memphis, I think John Morant is playing his best game. I think John Morant is going back to the person that everybody thought he could be the face of the league. Honestly.
I just think that's going to be hard
because he's gonna go from being the best player on the team to not being the best player. Like, is he gonna be better than Ingram? Is he gonna be able to divert and say, okay, now, like, I was the best player, or I was the face of the Grizzlies? Like, is he gonna be the face? Is he gonna be better than their two best players?
John Morant develop a jumper. He's going to be the face of the Toronto Raptors. Let's be honest about
he's
that.
He's in year 6 right now. It's year 7. When is he gonna develop this jumper? He's gotten worse. He got considerably worse, actually.
Man, like they said, the easiest thing to learn is the jumper. Is a shot.
He's never shot higher than 34%. He shot 30%. These are the last 4 years: 30%, 27%, 30%, 20%. There's not enough of I don't give. To me, he's shooting 90% from 3. I mean, not from the free throw line. So that's telling me that he's shooting excellent from the 3-point line. I mean, from free throw line, actually. So that's telling me he just don't have to shoot in 3. He don't have the 3-point touch, because he's improved every year from the free throw line. Right now, he's just showing he don't have a 3-point touch. I don't see how you can shoot 20% and then to me, he got the Westbrook syndrome.
And I'm just looking at it from the other player standpoint. Because you got you got Ingram who needs the ball, RJ who needs the ball. Scotty Barnes don't really need the ball, but like he needs the ball as well. And then you got John Morant who needs the ball. That's like 4 guys. But quickly, he's not ball dominant in a sense. Like he
play off ball.
I give you that, but he doesn't demand the ball that much, and he stretches the floor. So I understand why they want to trade quickly, because of his contract, and his contract's not worth it. And John Morant is better than quickly, but quickly for the Raptors is better in a sense for right now. Yeah. And I just believe RJ game won't be playing the same if Ja come there. Ja might play better, but RJ's not. Somebody's game is going for low, and it's not going to be for the good, in my opinion.
I agree with you, and I just gotta respect it. I just gotta respect that, and I respect y'all take on that. The
New Orleans Pelicans get that elite wing defender. You could put him out on the floor with Evan Mobley. You feel much better about having those 2 smaller guards on offense. So do you give up Jared Allen to the Pelicans, who could use a rim protector?
This guy got too many good trades. Like, get this guy out of here.
A defensive.
I like that for the Cavs.
Huh?
I like that for the Cavs.
Yeah, get this guy out of here. For real.
Yo, they're like, stop trying to make the East better.
Yeah, for real.
Herb Jones.
For real.
That's all. Yeah, that's what the Cavs is missing. They missing a wing defender.
Why would they do it though?
You said why would who? Pelicans.
Why would they make that trade?
Maybe cap space.
I want them to make the trade, so I'm trying to figure out why would they want.
If I was the Pelicans, I wouldn't do it. I don't want Jared Allen. And Pelicans, I mean, they get a 2032 pick and they need draft capital, but it's not. Herb Jones is. I think they could get more for him for another team. Like I just don't want Jared Allen if I'm the Pelicans. You basically just trading Herb Jones for the first rounder, because Pelicans is not going to keep Jared Allen.
They're definitely not keeping Jared Allen. No, nowhere near.
Like, well, it would look great for the Cavs, because Cavs is missing the Okoro that they traded for Alonzo Ball, who's been a dud over there. So
I'm glad he's been a dud. I thought he was gonna revive his career. So
me too. He made it work.
You say you glad he was a dud?
Mm-hmm. Because I actually wanted him for the Knicks. I thought he would be a good wing player for Jalen Brunson and stuff like that. But
Yeah, we dodged the bullet.
Yeah, facts.
Nigga said, dodge the bullet there. Let's get into
But Herb Jones on the Cavs would make them instantly better.
Well, this is let me see this one. Is this worth it? Nah, this ain't worth it. Let's get into this one.
Magic.
Nah, let's get into this one. Boom. Get into this one.
A little bit more dubious. I don't think it'll happen at the deadline. I think this is something they'll reconsider in the offseason. But let's just lay out the biggest possible Miami Heat offer, because we know that would be a team he would be interested in if we got to that point. So you look at all of your picks, right? 2 first-round picks, 3 first-round swaps. Tyler Hero, Wisconsin native. Khalil Ware, very promising young big. Jaime Jaquez, Kasparas Sakachonis. All of your young talent. Could you convince the Heat, or could you convince the Bucks rather, that this season is hopeless? You just lost to the Nuggets last night with basically the entire Denver team out. Is it time for them to consider something like this?
What you had to think about that trade right there?
If the Heat did that, I wouldn't care. It wouldn't scare me.
I think it sets them up for the future, though.
Giannis is kind of. I mean, I don't know if this game's gonna last that long. I mean, I said that about LeBron, but
I know, right? Niggas don't know.
But John's got that. John's got that dog in him that I think he'll play for as long as his body's able to. But I like that regardless. I feel like that makes them way better. Like the people that are giving up, the only person I really like on that whole time the Heat are giving up is Ware. I don't like nobody else on that squad. I feel like they get instantly better because then you can start. Yeah, I feel like they get instantly better for real, for real.
Oh, I don't think. I think it's just Giannis on the Bucks, but in Miami, I don't see no difference. I mean, you got Bam, and then after that, who you got?
Let's look at the Miami Heat team. I mean, you got Heat culture, so like they come out with all kind. You got all kind of bums that come out there and just be good. like,
that Heat culture getting overrated too because they're not doing nothing. Like they players play hard, but it's just you gave away Jaime Jaquez, you gave away Tyler Hero, which you had to, and then Khalil Ware. That's basically your team.
So you just have Norman Powell. They gotta still have Norman Powell. They gotta still have Andrew Wiggins.
They got a team with Giannis.
I mean, so they're gonna need to probably get a serviceable point guard, but you gotta have Norman Powell at the 2. You gotta have Andrew Wiggins at the 3. You gotta have Bam at the 5. And you gotta have Giannis at the 4. Like, I like them scrapping up a little bit. Because Powell gonna be able to get buckets. He's gonna be able to get buckets, and Giannis is gonna be able to get buckets, and then everybody else can strap up. I mean, I'm not mad at that at all. I feel like they better because Tyler Hero to me is. I mean, I don't feel like I like Ware a lot. I like Ware a lot, but right now he looked like a role player. Jaime Jaquez, I mean, he's cool, but is he really like a starter in the NBA or on a championship team? I feel like they get better, and I like Powell and Brunson. I mean, I like how they set up defensively, and I like they got enough scoring punch to compete. So, and to me, it's wide open. Anybody can make it in the East.
I just look at it as them trading Mikal, OG, and Josh Hart. I wouldn't do that if I was the Knicks.
I wouldn't say that. I feel like this is less than that.
Yeah,
I feel like this is less than that. To me, Mikal is a little worse than Tyler Hero. But then OG's better than all these players. Josh Hart's better than all these players. I mean, Jaime Jaquez, I guess, but I think he's better than all those players. Like, I feel like that's a worse. I feel like
Khalil Ware and Jaime Jaquez, they do a lot for Miami Heat, especially off the bench. Jaime Jaquez, like, I'm not saying like they just great, but they
just gonna do to them. Does it add up?
Yeah, it adds way. Giannis gonna do way more.
The Heat will get better, but how I looked at it as Michael Porter going to Pistons, or it don't scare me as much, honestly.
I mean, Jaime Jaquez. Yeah.
Nah, I like that trade for the Heat. I think it makes them better.
Yeah, I do. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
and they got like a good 3 to 5 year run with that team. If you really want to be honest, especially put the good little pieces around. Yo, Spoelstra's a good fucking coach, bro.
Coach, because when you talk about Powell, he's won a championship. Wiggins won a championship. Bam been to the Eastern Cup, the NBA championship. Johns won a championship. Those are like championship players. Like they have started and contributed to winning championships. And then you got a championship coach. You just got to add role players like to that. You know, like I feel like, to me, if I'm the Knicks, I'm definitely scared of that. I am.
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
Because John is gonna get 100 fouls, get the cat fouled out. Like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I got you. I'll be getting to this next trade with the Atlanta Hawks. Trade.
And you got Kyle Kuzma. You could trade him for a guard, but yeah, anyway, my bad.
Has not been able to stay healthy. He's been dealing with that POTS condition. So do you go to the Brooklyn Nets and you say, we'd like to trade for Nick Claxton. We'll give you Porzingis and we'll give you our lesser first round pick, the one from Cleveland this year, just to get a little bit more security. You could have Claxton on.
I like that for the Hawks.
I love that for the Hawks, honestly.
Why is that?
Hawks need somebody like that in the middle.
Hawks missing a shot blocker. They don't got no size. They center in double O. He 6'8", and every time they go against bigger centers, like he does get like overpowered, out rebound and stuff. And the Hawks is missing a big man. They thought Porzingis would be that, but he could barely play because he got the chicken pox. I'm not gonna say what he got or whatever, but like,
what do he got?
I forgot what it's called, but I know in some places, like on TikTok and stuff, they don't even say what he got really. So I don't know. I'm
going to look it up because I've been wondering what's been going on with him. Okay, go ahead.
Some people say he got something else, but I ain't gonna say what.
Nah, don't say.
Shout out to Magic Johnson.
I do like that trade for them, and
yeah, I like the trade for the Hawks.
I think it makes them better.
It definitely makes them better.
I think Claxton's young. You know what I mean? Builds with that young team. Chris Porzingis is out here. We already know. He's on his way.
Yeah, just looking at it, yeah, like Hawks, they need size. They desperately need size. They've been needing size for a long time, and I think Nick Claxton will fit in well with them. Like, yeah, they're a scrappy team and stuff. Like, it's not going to do much, but it's a great fit for them. And for Brooklyn, they get an extra first rounder. They got like 27 of them on. Last year, they didn't use them great, in my opinion. But we're going to see.
We're going to see what's up.
We're going to see what they do this year. I'm glad that they don't got the Knicks this year.
The last trade we're going to get into is a Bulls trade. I think there's another Pelicans trade also.
For some expiring contracts, Zach Collins, Kevin Huerter. You give up a first-round pick. It originally belonged to Portland. It's lottery protected for the next couple of years. But if you're the Pelicans, you can get a positive asset for Zion Williamson after all of the injuries that he's gone through.
He's been playing great.
Think about that trade right there. I like the Bulls in a sense. You take a little risk. You know what I mean? I think you get rid of, for the Pelicans, you get rid of the little trouble that you had with Zion. But I seen somebody said, I think it was Charles Barkley. He said, "You gonna introduce Zion Williamson to deep dish pizza?"
Oh Lord, they crazy.
That shit is different right there. But
that's funny.
But I like if Zion, because at the end of the day, if I'm the Bulls, I'll do the trade just to take a little risk. You know what I mean? Just to see what can happen. You're getting rid of Collins. You know what I mean? But the only thing I don't want is the first round pick. I don't think the first round pick is worth Zion
Oh wow.
But it's
I'm on
not
the opposite of that. I feel like they should get 2 more first-round picks because those first-round picks, if they're going to be playing team, they're not going to be even worth anything for real, for real. At least a playoff team or because they've been a playing team the last 2 years. So you get Zion, he's healthy. You figure they might make the playoffs, maybe a 6 seed. They're not going to be worth anything. I would try to get it 2 because you literally trade Zion for a Herder. That's what you traded him for.
Yeah, that's literally what it is.
And Zion been playing good. He looked like he lost a lot of weight too. I don't know.
When he's playing the Knicks, I was looking like, yo, this dude is just scoring on us any type of way. He just didn't have any help. He was doing whatever he wanted.
I don't want to know what I was thinking. Y'all don't want to know what I was thinking, but y'all know what I was thinking.
What you thinking?
Cat for Zion, Nick. Can't get on my nerves, man.
The healthy part about it that scares me. You know what I mean?
Yo, he was destroying us. Like he just didn't have no help. He was scoring at will at the paint. To me, I don't think the Pelicans the Bulls are giving up enough.
Every year he been in the league.
He's been what?
He been hurt for long stints in the season. Every year he been in the league.
But
I still think he's worth 2 first rounds. If you get like Bane went for 4. I mean, I know he's been more healthy, but like Mikal Bridges went for 5 first rounders.
I can't do it.
I trade him for Mikal Bridges in a heartbeat. I trraded him for Mikal Bridges in a heartbeat and move him to the 4 and put Mikal to the put OG to the 3.
I'll trade any.
I know we can't afford it. I know we can't afford it. Where's Zion getting paid though? Let me just make sure we there's not a chance.
Be getting paid, like.
Yeah, I want to make sure there's not a chance, but
you really don't like Mikal.
I mean, I just don't feel like he's worth 40. He's a role player. They getting paid the same amount of money, bro. 42 million. ASAP. Yo, he's getting 42. Mikal getting 42.
Mikal for Zion and the Wizards pick. I'll do it.
Heartbeat. For this, they're giving Kevin Herter in the first round pick. We could give Mikal. Mikal's better than both of these players in a first round pick and get Zion. They both get 40 million.
You don't know Zion want to be in New York, so I think that will help him with his health.
I know we just turned into a Knicks show, but
Zion is not. He's not gonna do nothing for us. He gonna get injured.
I don't know.
I still take that chance, man.
I'll take that.
Okay, I'm wrong. Mikal getting it's $3 million off. It's like $3 million off, but whatever. Add Yobuselli to the pick. Yeah, add Yobuselli to it, and we good, man.
I know Shaq will do this. Trade Murphy for Mikal.
Yeah, I mean they wouldn't give us that.
They'll do it if we give them our first rounder unprotected, but I wouldn't trade it.
As y'all say, man, I don't agree with y'all on that one, but fuck it.